Whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. And we'll start by a little introduction. So, who you are and how did you get here?
Okay. Hi, my name's Alyssa. I'm from Michigan. I came to Aya Healing retreats. I had first sat with Ayahuasca about a year ago, actually like almost to the day when we started, and did a 4-day Ayahuasca retreat. And during my experience, had really felt this call to help serve and help like be in the medicine world. And so when I got back home, I instantly started researching like, how can I get into this? How can I do more? And healing retreats came up. And I saw that they offered so many different things, but I saw that they offered a 26-day shamanic initiation. And so I was doing a little bit of reading about it and was really like feeling super inspired by all of the offerings that they have from all the different plant treatments, and learning the Icaros and sitting with the Shipibo and making ayahuasca. And that just totally struck a bell with me to really like immerse myself in the medicine before, eventually serving and helping people facilitate. And so I contacted Healing Retreats and spoke with Elio, and we had a really great conversation. And he kind of explained what a dieta was to me, because I had no idea. And he explained, what it was, and that it's pretty intense, because I was telling him that I'm fairly new to the medicine world. And so he said, why don't you think about it, and if it feels right, get back to me. And I was like, okay. And so I got off the phone with him and instantly was looking at my altar, and I have this beautiful stone on my altar. It's actually like it's called the Milwaukee stone, and I found it when I was a kid with my dad, and it's a shaman stone. And I knew that that was my sign to really be in this work. And not to necessarily be a shaman, but to I know I have this calling to be in the medicine world. And so I got back with Elio and I was like, sign me up, I'm ready. And so I actually was supposed to come to this in July, and had sat with some more medicine throughout the year, and really felt like that July was too soon. It was not the right timing. I still had some integrating to do. And so contacted them and said, can I push it back a little bit? And it was just divine timing, of course, that it fell right back in November when I started. And I was like, what a beautiful way to tie up my first year with Aya. So I got down here, and it has been such a transformational experience for me to not only just sit with a beautiful master plant, but also from all of the offerings that they have here and all of the care and detail that goes into everything, to all of the treatments, to it being specifically for you. Don Miguel, I cannot thank him enough for just his medicine himself, but also all of the care that he puts into every single thing that he does for you. And also all of his other workers that he has, all of the smiles that they give, and just how they just even care for you is just so, there's just so much integrity in that. And it's been so beautiful to experience all of that and witness him doing it with all of the other participants as well. I cannot thank them enough and thank this place enough. The staff alone is amazing. But yeah, sitting with my master plant has been so beautiful. You know, I'd never really thought of myself doing a dieta, at least anytime soon, but I'm so glad that I did. I got Miss Bobinsana, my beautiful plant, who has just truly opened up my heart that I just needed so much for my life. And I'm so excited to take her with me for the rest of eternity and just take her on my journeys. I feel so blessed to have gotten this plant. There's so many beautiful plants to sit with, and you could feel all of them here even without dieting them. But it is so beautiful to connect one-on-one with a plant and really intertwine your being with it and really receive the teachings from it. I painted some really pretty artwork that's around me. It's really opened up my creativity, opened up my voice, opened up like dancing, and just even my thoughts, my words, my journaling, everything has just really blossomed, and I'm super excited to see what comes next. You know, wrapping all of this up has been just such an amazing experience. It was very, very hard and challenging, but in the best way possible, because from all of those hardships comes so much growth, and I truly feel transformed and just really excited for what is next.
What would you say when you when you arrived, you had something that was challenging and you were suffering with? What was that thing, and how do you feel that it's been transformed since the 26 days?
You know, I came to Aya Healing not even really knowing exactly what I needed. I couldn't verbalize it, but then I realized it was you know, love. I was very much scared of love. Felt like I couldn't receive it, felt like I wasn't capable or worth receiving love. And so connecting with my master plant has really just opened my heart and like opened me to now being so able to receive and also like fully embrace love and embrace others, and you know, just like really also helping me connect to the spirits of all of the plants, not just ayahuasca and not just my master plant, but all of the plants, and you know, connecting with the jungle. And you know, the jungle is such like, there's so much power here, there's so much energy on this land, and it's just beautiful to be in that and a part of it. It's like you walk up from the street and you feel like you're just going into this like vortex, and it's just like this vortex of like love and safety and peace and harmony, and it's amazing.
What was one of your favorite treatments?
My favorite treatment, so I didn't have very many, but I really loved the sauna. They were so challenging, but in the best way possible, but also like there's so many good plants that are in the sauna, and breathing that in and really feeling it in your body and like sweating it out and like just going into this like womb and really healing in that womb and being like received in that womb was a really beautiful experience. The love baths are so great too. Like, it's just like bathing in hearts. Like, it's like that, but just covering you. So I think I really, really enjoyed that as well.
And what would you have to say about the like the ceremonies per se?
The ceremonies are unlike anything I have ever been in. You know, hearing the Shipibo Icaros is one of the most beautiful sounds I've ever heard. Don Miguel's voice is so calming and so soothing, and you can feel so much love coming from him from these songs. he comes around to each of you and really just pours his heart into you and is really, you know, moving the medicine through you to heal you and to help get the things out that no longer serve you.
If you had a love letter to write to Ayahuasca, what would you tell her?
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. So much gratitude to her and all of her lessons and everything that she shows all of us. But what she has shown me here is just presence, complete presence in the ceremonies. And it's so beautiful. It's not so much about the visionaries and being, you know, like always in a process. It's so much more about, you know, singing together and celebrating life, celebrating this life that is so sacred that we take for granted all the time. And so I have so much gratitude for her for really showing me how much I honor my life and I love my life. And remembering why I came here and why I chose to work on these things that I did in this lifetime. But so glad, you know, so much gratitude for my body and my health and my strength and my courage. And yeah, I can't thank ayahuasca enough for everything it's done in my life, but especially here.
Oh, Alyssa. If there was, you know, someone who was looking at the retreats and was kind of doubting themselves, like what would be a piece of information that could reassure their protection and journey and safety here, and they're like being supported and held?
I would say if you're having doubts or feeling nervous or anxious, number one, that is totally fair, but also like you are so held here, you are so safe. I have never felt more safe, and not even safe from anything coming here, but you will be taken care of. And everyone here, staff, Don Miguel, the facilitators, even the participants, we are all here, and we are all here to hold space for one another and help one another. I've never felt so able to surrender and trust that nothing bad is going to happen to me and I'm going to be okay. And that also the purging, as it's not always the funnest, there's so much cleaning and healing that is coming from that. And it's always, this too shall pass. Like, it will not last forever. Nothing lasts forever.
Do you have anything else you'd like to add?
I think just thank you to Aya Healing. Thank you to all of the staff, even from the littlest things, like everything from in our rooms to our food to, I mean, just all of the little details into the workshops and the treatments. Everything has just been so beautiful, and I can't thank them enough for offering this beautiful piece of land, and Don Miguel for really, you know, giving us so much medicine. I mean, just so much medicine from his soul, but also from all of the plants on his land.
Thank you so much, Alyssa.
Thank you, Aho.